Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I pray that everyone is doing well today. It's a beautiful day. It's just beautiful. God has truly been doing some things in my life, and I've been going through an isolation period. And if anyone knows what the isolation period is, you know truly that God will isolate you and He'll set you apart from everyone. And during this isolation period, you learn a lot about God, your relationship with God, and you learn a lot about yourself, which is a good thing. And what I've noticed is when God isolates you, He has a blessing coming your way. A blessing, like a huge blessing, none other like the other blessings that you have received before. And Moses went through the isolation period for 40 days and 40 nights, and he didn't eat or drink any water. He wrote the 10 Commandments. When he came out of isolation, he was glowing. Like he had this certain glow about himself. And you can just see that God was doing some things in his life. God will transform you. Literally, He will transform you inwardly and outwardly. Your outward appearance will show the presence of God. Your outward appearance will show basically that God has been doing some things in your life. He will transform your attitude. Your attitude will become different. You will become more humble. Your behavior will be different. And, you will just feel a certain happiness and restoration. God has to bless you. And basically, God has blessings for you. And Joseph as well was set apart from his family. Joseph was set apart from his family as well. And he went through the isolation period as well. And it was painful. So it is truly painful when we're going through this isolation period. But just know, God will set you apart. And during that isolation period, it is painful. It is truly painful to go through an isolation period. But you are chosen for a reason. You are set apart for a reason. God will set you apart so you can grow. So you can become the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And if you want to be the best version of yourself, to operate at your highest potential, God has to set you apart so you can go through that isolation period. You are set apart for a reason. God chose you for a reason. And just know that after He's done with you, molding you and shaping you and growing you into the diamond that He wants you to be, He has to set you apart. And it's going to come out marvelous. You're going to come out like no other person that you've ever been before. You're going to just look like you've been glowing. So it's all for a reason. It's all for a reason. You were chosen. Always remember that. God bless.